Like, just stop doing all this stupid stuff and focus on what you can do and dominate, man. And then he didn't show that in the series with Celtics. I just feel like with Embiid, he needs to get his head right on what he needs to do, man. He's not doing what he should be doing. He's doing too much of what he knows he can do. You know what I mean? So yeah, Embiid needs to get his head right and dominate.
Okay. I'm gonna give who watches boxing? Do you guys watch boxing? All right. So Embiid is no different from Deontay Wilder, right? They're all they have certain skill sets. They've capitalized so far on what their skill set is like right now, right? But they're caught up in the hype. Yeah. I think Embiid he just really gassed on what he's been able to do at the moment, and he's lost his focus in terms of what he, utilizing his size and really capitalizing on his gifts and his skills. So I think personally he's overrated right now. If he humbles himself, and I personally think he should get traded. And he just needs to humble himself and start from scratch. But he's got some good skill sets. He's not a Kevin Durant. And I just think he's a bit confused in terms of his, his position, what he could really be effective.
Cool.
How his game could be affecting,
Cool. Thank you for that, P. And
yeah, you're my guy, I swear. You said everything I was thinking. He needs to get traded from. He needs to get traded. He has to go. He has to go from.
He has to.
They're better off with just Simmons and shooters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally that deep.
PC, me and you saying the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
He wants to go out there and do what Kevin Durant does. Exactly that. That's the perfect thing. Because it's the same size, basically. But he doesn't understand he's not Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's
he
not.
Had someone guarding him that's 6'8". Daniel Tyson's 6'8". You're telling me you're not going to go into the post and just dumpy him every time you get in the post?
This is the thing.
Don't talk it that. No. Save it. Just save it. That comes afterwards.
All right, so we're gone.
Yeah, comes up.
All right.
Let me mute.
Yeah, I shut my mouth now.
We're going to move over to Dom.
I'll be quick. I'm going to contradict myself. Someone made a good point. He can either be Shaq or Dwight. And I agree with that. But I feel the problem we do in basketball, we always make comparisons, whether it's in the media, we say, oh, who's better, Kyrie or Chris Paul? But remember, we're players too. That does get in your head as a player. And I think he, like was mentioned, that he needs to block that out. I think especially, the game's simple as a whole, but especially if you have the size on your side, you don't need to try and shoot threes and do step backs and all this stuff. It's nice, right? But you don't need to do all that. Yeah, and that's what we talk about. Oh, he needs to be like Shaq. Just keep it simple. But this is not the game today, right? Especially when they praise guards for all this different type of stuff. And I think we have brought a toxic culture of like, he would be good if he had this turnaround hook shot. He would be good if he could shoot mid-range. Oh, he will be good if he can extend to the free. No, he doesn't even need to do all that.
I had a little look. He's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is his 6th season. The first 2 seasons he was injured, right? So the whole trust the process, all of that kind of stuff, for the Philly fans, for the NBA critics, for us as fans of the game, we're now expecting him to be where he was kind of touted at. We should be seeing the finished product now. And we're not seeing that. When I see Joel Embiid play, it's spectacular plays. It's the shimmy, the up and under, the step back. I've never seen him just go out and just kind of punch in and get buckets. So if for me, I see the potential of, you guys might cuss me, like an Akeem Olajuwon, if he could potentially be that good. But the problem is, he don't put the work in. And he's been criticized about this. He don't put the work in. So he's actually come out and said, yeah, I don't put the work in. But then he goes back and he's chatting crap on Instagram, going at people.